feel like they're gonna try with them little car shows, topping that shit.
You gonna do a car show, ain't you?
Nah, but nigga, I can't be on some.
No,
Hey, yo, honk if
you
you
gonna
like
let
this
you gonna
song.
let men honk at you.
Honk if you're horny.
Oh, like the windshield wipers and all that. Like I can't get.
Oh
I'm
my
down.
god. That's
What if they
disgusting.
flash their lights?
High beam? They gonna high beam you off the stage.
Yeah, that's my ego can't handle it.
It's gonna be like Drumline when them niggas was auditioning.
Hey,
Like 2 hoes.
they gonna make you in that sax skedaddle.
They're gonna make Masego a P1.
And if the women like you, they put on their exhaust fluid.
Yeah, you know the vibe. You know the vibe.
You know girls don't have their own cars.
Yo, no, don't group me with this. Rory, follow him.
No, Warrior Ma!
Yo, that was horrible, Rory. I'm crying right now.
Root me away from that statement. Chop it up.
El Masego's a good guy,
Nah,
man.
he good.
We didn't mean to call and get you in any
Nah,
trouble.
we just wanted to congratulate you on the release of the EP, man. I know this is just something, you know.
Masego,
the
you
real
saw
project's on the
JT's nipples?
Hey, yo, what are you talking about?
JT
That's
from
not a
the
yo.
Girls had a nip slip. It's out on the internet. Does your
JT
manager let you have the internet?
Yo, I think, wait a second, what is that? Oh, my pastor just pulled up. Hey, what's up, pastor? Oh.
My pastor just
Pastor, just I'm so finished with Masego. Masego, well, I'm going to check this project out, man. I hope it's good.
Me too, man. This is just, some experiments. If it hit, it hit. You might like the last record, though. I think that's your bag.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, that's your, pool party Joe with the shirt off.
Yeah, right.
That sounds like a joke.
Hey,
It's got a little sass to
pool
it.
party Joe.
Joe
never,
has definitely
How you
told
know
a
that,
Felicia Bible.
pool
Yeah,
party Joe
absolutely.
never bagged a Felicia. I was more in the Alicia bag. Hotties, baddie season.
Nah, but you tell girls that aren't Felicia, buy Felicia.
Yeah.
Because you're sassy.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's true. I am sassy.
And Joe's
Man,
defense,
Joe,
I
I
don't think I
think
met
I
a bad
smoked y'all.
Alicia.
I don't believe
Like,
Masego ever said bye to a chick.
No, I'm more of a hello guy.
Yeah, this guy's too good for me. He's too good. I can't catch him. I can't trap him up.
Nah, bro, I'm like 40,000 episodes deep. I'm with you.
Yeah, no, I
He
see.
knows,
I see.
He knows how we get done.
All right, well, let's hang up on this nigga then.
Yo, man, congrats again, Sego. I made you later on.
Yo, love you, bro. I'm gonna leak our record.
Damn,
tonight.
love, I'm gonna hit you later. There's a bro club in here.
Masego,
God damn
like
it.
I know him in real life.
Right here, yeah, it's my guy.
You slept on his floor?
Masego, you Rory's big bro?
Oh, I gotta go. I think a woman.
Yo,
I'll hit you
peace,
later,
man.
yo.
We love.
Got you, man. Love y'all.
It's your ex. You know what your ex is. Who?
The mic is on.
Yeah, the mic's on. We're recording.
Oh, well, no. Let's have the
And,
conversation. on the mic.
no. Whoever it is not
Nah,
my
don't
ex.
do that. Don't do and no. Don't do that because you got exes.
The escorts?
I don't know who.
The
who
ones
talking
that the ones
You got
that
ex-escorts?
the ones that selling pussy, I'm not claiming.
No, but that don't mean no. You don't have.
Wait, hold on.
That's
And
No,
to-
that's not your choice.
To the young women out
You
here,
don't get to make that
to
decision.
the young, then who makes it?
Fam, that's your ex. If she decides to sell pussy after you, that's still your ex.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You don't get to make that decision.
Still your ex.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You think you get to make that decision for real?
Listen, unless any of y'all are experienced in this escort game or have an ex that's an escort, I'm not even listening to y'all.
Well,
I have one that I've dealt
And
with.
Maul told me he's not because he's clean and pure, purified.
No, I don't have a. Well, then I don't know. I'm gonna speak to a lot of girls, but
I have an ex that sells pussy.
And to the women
So
out there,
incest.
because there's women that are shouting us out saying, yo, y'all talk about prostitutes every week, please, like, enough. But we're
Wait.
scum.
And we're also pro sex workers.
True.
there you go. See?
They be wanting us to shout out, like, to be sensitive to the women that are forced into that lifestyle against their will. And that
Oh,
don't
but that's
be, that
not
don't
even
be
what
our
we're talking about,
conversation.
and
That
that's
is
horrible.
a totally separate conversation, and your mind shouldn't go straight there. Of course, we're praying for them, but we're readily fucking the chicks that are selling it to us.
Yeah.
Well, used to.
Well, no.
Allegedly.
Maul, if
Or
you have a...
or
if-
used to date.
If Maul, let me get this out the way with Maul. We not signed nowhere. We don't have a deal nowhere.
Oh, that's what.
Let's get right to it.
Okay.
If your ex is fine
Yes.
and she begins to sell it,
Yes.
I'm touching her.
He can buy it. You're buying it.
I'm touching her for $40.
All right, hold on.
And then I'm going home.
That's way below the rate.
And then
First
I'm
of all,
going home.
Not only are you saying that you would fuck your man's ex,
I didn't
you
say
also
fuck.
think she's worth $40.
I never said fuck.
What did you think about her
I
prior to that?
never said fuck. I never said that.
I have too much
But
respect
if you're
for Maul
in
to
the
think
business
that
of selling
ex is worth
fantasy,
40.
I'm gonna try to cash in on the fantasy and steal something and go home.
You only got
Like
40
a,
for it,
like a
though?
nasty old man.
But see,
I'm not
I can't,
asking to beat.
no, but I can't do that. I can't do that with somebody that's my homeboy's ex-girl. Even if she is selling it, strip or whatever, I just can't. I'm just like, okay, all right.
Oh, you missed the morals.
Okay, I'll take that. Ain't nothing wrong with having more.
Look at
I'll
Mister.
take that.
Mister.
Yeah, but nah,
integrity
one of my
over here.
homeboy's ex-girlfriends, nah, I can't do that. Because I know you in a real, like, we obviously were around each other in a setting where it was like family. Like, if you my homeboy's ex, we've been around each other in home settings, shit like that. So now that you shaking it
You
or
like-
selling
you
it,
like family.
I'm not gonna try to cash in like, oh, I always wanted to, because to me that says
Don't do that.
you always
I
wanted to
do the
grab
jokey
her
jokes
ass.
on this podcast,
Hey,
but that's
hey,
gross to
Rory.
me. It's
She's
gross
like,
to me.
yeah, Mom, she's like family.
My
Yeah,
homeboy's girl,
anyone
yeah.
that you actually called your girl.
Like you think that if I don't,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not to put your
family.
lady out there, but if
Oh.
Rim started, if she became an escort, you
You
think I
wanna
would? I would
Yeah,
go.
I
I would go to the
we
strip
have
club
these
and
names.
like start feeling on.
I
Rim.
was offended.
I would never do that. I could never do that. In fact, I would do everything not to even look her way. Like, yo, get out of here. That's just me, though.
I might throw a sweatshirt
It's
over
other
her.
girls in there. That's the
Like,
only
We
thing.
gotta get you out of
You
here.
don't need to do that.
Yeah, like it's other girls in there.
You know how many sessions he's getting right now?
Yeah, I just can't do that. I can't do that.
Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
That's just me. It's just weird. It's just like, because to me
Alright,
that
so-
says you always want to grab my girl.
So have you done this before?
See, now that's fucked up. That's why you're a fucked up nigga. That's why a lot of niggas want to punch you in your face. See?
But I didn't even say nothing.
No, but you was like, oh yeah, that's what you was about to say.
You know
Like,
why I don't fuck with you?
Why? I never grabbed
You
none of
do
my
know.
homeboy's girlfriend's titties.
You do know why I don't fuck with you.
What?
I can't say it, bro.
You can tell me.
No, I can't.
I never did
Can
it. I never grabbed none of my ex's girlfriend's ass, titties, none of that.
Oh, all right. I see what you're doing. You're teetering on that girlfriend word, so I can't say what I'm saying.
If
I
it's
see what you're
girlfriend,
doing.
not a girl, one of my homeboys was
Y'all are
fucking or
pussy.
dating. No,
Hey,
girlfriend.
y'all
Did
are
you
pussy.
hear this guy? Well, no, because he's saying girlfriend, and I see where he draws the line.
That's what I said,
So
girlfriend.
if y'all have made it official, if
Wait,
you're
hold on.
official now,
What if I really liked her?
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, then that's a you thing. You know what I'm saying, Sable? That's on you, my nigga. She was never feeling you like that. She was never feeling you like that. You know what I'm saying? She let you hit her every now and then. And
Nah, she liked me too.
you know what I'm
though.
saying? But yeah, but that wasn't your girl. If it's girlfriend, never.
The
I would
niggas
never.
that broke
Maul's
it.
got a loophole, man. That's good. That's
No,
a good
Maul got a
loophole.
lot of loophole. Mr. Loophole.
It's real nigga shit. If it's your girlfriend, I would never.
Yeah, but
If it's a
sometimes.
girl you was knocking down for a summer, come on.
But
man.
what
You
if
know
it's
that.
all right? Hold
No,
up.
that was
Don't
my
be
favorite
what I said
summer.
last
All right, now,
night,
hold up,
Joe.
hold up. I got him, I
Don't
got him, I got
be
him.
an enemy of progress.
Oh yeah, y'all had to hear your man.
You can't be an enemy
Was
of
you
progress.
in there when he said that in the chatty house?
Don't
Maul
be an
is a
enemy.
G.
I'm
Maul
just
told
saying.
it was 8 ladies up there fighting for his love. They were asking the ladies questions, and Maul just interjected and said, "Listen, don't be an enemy of progress."
That's it. It's not always
He was
hating.
like, "Wow,
Some
this
people are
guy
haters.
is off the
Some people are some
gelato."
haters.
That's that wedding
The
cake.
gelato.
That's that wedding cake bars right
The only
there.
reason why that's funny is because I was about to smoke some wedding gelato when Joe said that. That's why I laughed at
All right, let me
hard.
give you a scenario. Listen to this. That's your girl, but
Okay.
I'm meeting her for the first time. You bringing her through to the Thanksgiving kickback.
Okay.
Friendsgiving, they
She
call it.
she comes by Friendsgiving. I've never been invited to one of those, but okay, she comes by. I imagine it goes like this. That's the first time I find out that your girl likes us. So now what do I do?
No, hold on.
But if it's my girlfriend,
Because you just dipped into a whole different topic. You don't even know you just dipped into.
but
Ain't no Spotify bitch.
No.
Ain't no deal.
No, listen, I'm a fan
I'm
of.
here to turn it up, E-Rap.
I'm a fan of. I
Your
always.
girl likes us
I
now.
always, the niggas know me. I always let the woman choose. I'm never the one that's gonna bring a girl around and because we've had dudes do that. They bring girls and they don't even speak. We say hello, just being cordial, and they be looking down. I'm like, shorty acting weird. She won't even say hi.
Okay,
That's
let me
because the
ask you a
homies
question.
give them that conversation away. Yeah, don't talk to none of my homeboys. Don't look them in the eyes. Don't. And it's like I'm not like that. If I bring a girl around, it's because I feel she's cool enough to be around my homies.
I'm not like
Oh,
that
no,
neither.
no,
Now, if you start picking up vibes like she eye chatting with you a little bit,
That's when I go to my man like, yo,
Let her
yo,
cho- I
why
let
your
her
girl
choose.
show me like that you really ain't the vibe?
In the midst of letting
Why your girl
Shorty
asking to
choose,
go to my room?
are you gonna be extra funny?
huh?
In the midst of letting her choose, you brought her. She could choose whatever guy she liked. Are you gonna be extra funny?
Don't lie,
I'm
don't lie,
always
don't
be
lie,
me.
don't lie.
I'ma always be me. I'ma always be me. I can't.
Are you gonna be a little better you?
I'm always trying to be my best.
I'm gonna always be
I'm
me.
always trying to be my best.
So don't be funny around my girl.
I'm just being me, man. That's all. You know, you gotta make the women comfortable.
You got an extra gear you go to.
Joe entered that there was another subject here. When you find out, shorty, you bring like us. She like the crew.
Have fun, fellas.
Yeah, right.
No.
All y'all are gonna be your
Then go
best
home.
selves.
You get out.
No, oh no,
You go home and I will.
Yeah, but then you're looking at it like that, Rory. I'm looking at it like, okay, now I have to put my shit on because, okay, obviously shorty that I brought, she's eye chatting, she's feeling the homies, which is fine. But now it's other women in the room.
No, I'm Russell Crowe Gladiator.
As long as we all playing the same game, because don't start eye chatting with my friend that I brought through, and then you got one in the corner that you don't want nobody even asking if she wants something to drink. Because dudes play that game too.
First of all,
they try to talk to all of your friends, but they don't want you talking to theirs.
I'm gonna steal your line. My personal business. If I want to bring the backup plan just in case the other chicks don't find me as funny as y'all, I'm gonna keep her right by.
But you can't get mad. But you can't get mad if you see somebody trying to entertain her.
Yes, nigga, I'm mad that stop. What is Maul talking about?
No, you can't play the game like that. You can't try to eye chat with his friend, and then when somebody try to eye chat with your friend, be mad. Because if your energy is over here with her, that means you ain't giving your friend the energy she needs.
So you bring something that's free game if it's not free game.
Yeah.
I'm mad that London got his girl back.
But we knew that was.
I'm mad Lamar Odom got his girl back. Shit, I'm mad Safari got his girl.
Yo, you sick.
And I'm joking, by the way.
Comedy style. This is all comedy style.
Absolutely.
We don't treat women like objects.
Absolutely.
We bring you.
No, but I'm serious. Don't be an enemy of progress. I'm dead serious. That's real shit. Don't be an enemy of progress. Let what's supposed to happen happen. Don't impede that and try to. No, I hate.
Do you think you could deal with Emirate's life?
Huh?
Who's that?
Isn't that the plane?
His brother is Emery.
Yeah, that's the plane.
Oh, okay.
Polyamorous.
Oh, 2 wives?
Yeah.
Polygamy?
That's too much
polygamous.
Yeah, but that's the root word. He's right.
Oh, okay.
I feel like wherever the aliens are, they just hover above Park Street.
They do, yeah.
Oh yeah, the airport right there. They land at the
That's
airport.
what people's.
Yeah.
That's what people's.
I've never seen a
Do you
helicopter land
think you can do that more?
Explain that to me some more. I don't think
Multiple
I know.
wives.
Yeah, multiple wives. And they know about each other.
Yeah.
So you're managing the...
I would imagine that's stressful having to deal with that many different women because that's different emotions, different personalities. I'm not against it. I don't know if I'm built for it though.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
at this age, absolutely not.
Yeah, that just seems like a lot of work.
But yeah, no. You gotta satisfy a woman physically and emotionally and financially, and then there's like 4 of them.
Oh, I don't do that with one.
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
I'm going to lack in a few areas.
If you think marriage has to do with handling their emotions and, 2 of them?
Oh, wait.
I can't even handle my own.
Wait, there's a great conversation, too. What area do y'all choose to lack in when you meet the baddies?
Understanding. I don't understand shit. I'm like, no, say that again? Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Okay.
Okay, understanding.
That's a good
one. That's all you gotta do.
Play dumb. Play dumb.
Play dumb, bro.
Yeah.
You get so far playing dumb.
That's a good
yeah.
intro.
And then when you tell them, teach me, I'm willing to learn. I'm open to learning how to communicate.
Yeah.
I lean heavy into the emotionless bag. I'm learning about myself.
Emotionless?
Yeah, I don't have any emotions.
You can't get that off. Any woman that talks to you for 2 hours know how emotional you are.
I think Joe is. I really think Joe is a psychopath. I add Drake into this category too. As much as y'all talk about emotions, I don't think y'all really have any. That's how much of a psychopath I think y'all are.
Nah, they have too many.
Because y'all dig so much into the emotion bag, I really think y'all don't have real feelings. Because if you dug that much into that bag, you would kill yourself.
Nah, niggas be having emotions.
Yeah, but you might not show
Also,
them.
I have the picture here. Don't swipe right or left.
I'm not.
The mac and cheese, Drake's mac and cheese with raisins in it.
Is it Photoshop?
And parsley in it. No, that's the real shit. I just want Maul to get a peep because he explained it too well last episode, and he got me off it. But
it's not a side salad.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's
in there. Oh, you know why though?
Tell us.
Because
this is a cold.
Because he's a certified lover boy.
This is like
It's a certified lover boy.
It's like macaroni salad.
I was about to say, isn't that macaroni salad?
Macaroni salad. It's like
cold
macaroni
macaroni salad.
The whole thing I was thinking was baked mac and cheese. That's why I was like hot raisins.
I don't care what kind of.
But that's just like a macaroni salad, and they just put. Yeah, I still don't.
So you want raisins in your cold macaroni salad?
No. I don't want raisins
only
anything
go
other
in
than
cereal.
raisin bran. Yeah.
And maybe a muffin.
But it's good to know that mate Well, then I don't know because that kind of looked like a pot.
It's fine. We don't have to. I just wanted to show that picture. Yeah, we don't have to stay on it.
I hope it's not hot.
We don't have to stay on it. We don't.
Raisins and hot cheese.
No, that's on the stove right now.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it could be on the center island in the kitchen.
Yeah, after the stove.
No, I think it's a mixing bowl. I think they just mix it together.
Parsley's too.
This looks like something Champagne Poppy came up with.
Yeah, it looks like macaroni salad without the tuna.
I just want to know how rich I got to be to do this.
Where your taste buds just evaporate? How much money does that take?
Well, that was COVID.
Yeah.
that just had that happen.
Yeah, you don't need money for that.
But this is different. Like when you as rich as Drake, I just think this might be a little different.
No, that my plate would have went back if that came out on my plate. Yeah. I'd have been like, yo, fam, you know what? I think y'all got this one wrong.
I think you got roaches.
Yeah, I don't want raisins. I don't like raisins like that. Somebody put apples in their potato salad one day, and I almost called the police.
Apples in the potato salad. Yeah, also a party foul.
That sounds pretty white.
That's this.
Were they a white man?
Apples and
it's
mayonnaise.
apple salad at that point.
Apples and mayonnaise is crazy to me.
Well,
So
sometimes
sick of these
apples go in a coleslaw, which has
UFOs.
mayonnaise.
Guys, it wasn't a whole topic.
We're just talking about nasty hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
Maul, if the UFOs come, which one of us would you sacrifice to get away?
save on.
Everybody in this room.
I'm mad you think that gets it done.
Like if they
You
say,
got to
give me,
offer some
You
more.
think the
One of
aliens would be
y'all?
satisfied?
Yes.
in this whole room.
Well, somebody that would get the deal done. Somebody that would be able to get you to walk. Or
Oh,
package
man.
deals, like a trade.
I think I would send you only because they might think you're an alien once you start talking. So you'll throw them off, like, you know what I mean?
I never thought he would say me to my face if I asked the question.
What
Like,
you
I
mean?
thought he would sugar it
'cause
up
I'm thinking about the
sugarcoat it up a little
negotiation,
bit.
how it would go. I know you light a cig.
Who would do the negotiation?
You an alien. You be like, fam, what are y'all doing?
You're not putting nothing up my butt.
Joe would ask aliens, what are y'all doing?
Wait, they're not.
Joe would definitely ask the aliens, like, yo, what are y'all doing?
If you're not, then send me back.
Oh, wait.
If you're not gonna probe me,
Yeah,
put me
fuck
back
you. Alien
right
fingers
now.
mad long.
We are.
News your back. News your back.
You wouldn't know I'm on
not gonna
Mars. I'm out of here. Okay, y'all gonna judge me? That's comedy style, by the way. Comedy style, comedy style, comedy style, comedy style. Did we discuss 2 Chainz's new album coming out?
No,
Coming out. It came out.
it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that it came out. Did we discuss
Well,
that?
we talked about it because we
Look.
had fun with him at the debate, not debate, at the
debate.
campaign, and I was like, oh, that's why he performed. He had an album coming. Like, it makes sense now.
Do you guys remember the era when all the IG chicks' manager was their roommate?
Yeah. That's not still a thing. It might still be a thing.
That's still a thing.
I think it's still a thing.
Taz's Angels?
I missed that era.
Where did they go? I'm just stuck following the Elizabeth chick liking everything now. the one that made it out.
Jersey
Somebody
Girls
showed
is
me one
over.
of them on the gram the other day. They was like, oh yeah, isn't she one of the original Taz's Angels? I was like, oh really? Okay.
Look, we bigging up the first escort.
Yeah.
He was the original.
Yeah, it's always good to find original. You know that. The original anything. Give me the original. The first
If
one.
I'm
they did.
paying for some pussy, at least have some furniture in the house.
I swear we was talking about 2 Chainz album.
We were.
Yeah, but you know.
Maul, you was with me when we went to Griffin, right? And we seen them up there.
Two.
No, the
Taz?
Taz
Yeah.
Angels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Broke my heart.
Yeah, man.
Broke my heart.
They didn't
What
have
a
furniture
time.
there either.
Huh?
They didn't have furniture there either.
At Griffin?
No,
At
there's
Griffin?
furniture.
They
There was too much furniture.
Well, I'm not sure if they made them get rid of it in their section just to
Keep it on
feel
brand.
Yeah,
at home.
on brand,
Yeah.
on brand.
They
yeah.
looked
fuck
exactly
me on the
like
hardwood.
you would expect 13-year-olds to look in a New York club.
Oh God.
And they weren't
that's
that
how they
young,
look.
but they were young.
Yeah.
And I think that was sex trafficking.
Ta-da!
Like, jokes aside, I hope they're all doing okay.
Yeah, for real.
Who?
Taz's Angels.
Got it. I agree with that. 2 Chainz. Listen, I have not heard this project,
Nor have I.
I have not as well.
I did skim through,
but I can't fairly assess any Def Jam act that comes out on Def Jam right now, for reasons that I've said a million times on this podcast. Man, it's like a star athlete having a different coach every year. Like, you need some type of consistent mind in there to kind of get it together, and I just don't feel like that's been happening over there. I don't need to get into it. Well, actually, we can get into it because that's why Jeezy just got this position, right? Jeezy has a new position. Screen Man, put that on the screen for me, please. Jeezy is now the senior consultant to the senior advisor or some shit going on, but it can't be bad, whatever it is. I don't know what the job title entails, but it can't be bad with what's going on over there.
I mean, it sounds like at least they have someone, from the culture and artist to be in some type of executive position, so I like it.
Jeezy Inc.'s new Def Jam deal. Why can't I say deal? Will serve as senior advisor to label chairman. Who the fuck is the label chairman?
That's a good question.
Let's see here. Jeezy isn't leaving Def Jam anytime soon. Not only has he signed a new deal with a major new deal with the label, but he'll serve as a senior advisor to the interim chairman and CEO Jeff Harleston. Billboard reports. It's an honor to return to the label I've called home for 15 years. Not only as an artist, but as an executive, Jeezy tells Billboard. I spent most of my career learning from trial and error. I am happy to say that I am back on the team that helped me build my legacy from the streets to the boardroom. And nothing makes me more fulfilled than being in a position to help guide and add value to the next generation. Well, I subscribe to all of that wholeheartedly. And I do hope that Jeezy does a phenomenal job over there with whatever the job is.
I'm sure he will. He's had executive positions before, right?
Yeah, at
A&R or something.
At Atlantic, right? he was an A&R for a long time.
You're not sure about shit. Stop it. Stop this cap. Jeezy could be all the way capable, but we don't know the restraints he'll have to fight in there.
Sure.
We don't know how he will be enabled or empowered in there. We don't know anything.
That's true.
So,
but, I mean,
while he's capable,
yeah.
Let's see what they do.
Well, no doubt.
There.
I mean, you got to be skeptical with Def Jam because of their
recent
moves. But I'm just saying that he has been in positions. He knows how that kind of culture works, I guess. So I'm sure that regardless of what they put in front of him, he'll be able to navigate around.
Got it. Congratulations to Jeezy, and congratulations to all the acts on Def Jam. I know I was really hopeful when I learned that Hov would be coming to Def Jam because it's like, all right, this is an artist now. An artist will understand some of the artist shit that goes on. It won't be so president-artist relationship. So I'm sure some of the artists in there now feel that same way about this Jeezy acquisition. Congratulations to everybody involved. And I will go listen to this 2 Chainz project to see what's going on.
I'm definitely supposed to because his last album was dope.
All right, brand new Goody Mob album, Survival Kit. We have a 3000 feature. We got a Chuck D feature.
Big Boy.
We got a Big Boy feature. And we have 16 tracks. I'm excited about this as well.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. I didn't even know that came out until Rory said something about it.
Yeah,
I hate the way music is put out now.
Great music.
Yeah.
You never know all the new music. Like it's like, how do you even find this shit?
I mean, I follow Organized Confusion. I knew they had an album coming, but
you didn't know it dropped.
I didn't know. Or I mean, Organized Noise. But I didn't know it dropped.
You gotta search for this shit.
Yeah.
How algorithm?
Listen, I go to the
algorithms work. You really have to
browse
search
section, new albums.
It'd be a bunch of bullshit.
I click see all, scroll, and until somebody tells me about something that I missed, that's how I just find albums.
Well, because it's like payola to get the placement in the new releases section of any of the DSPs. So people that are dope and established and great and successful, like Goody Mob, might not show up there because they're not on a label that paid the payola, which is whack.
That's crazy. But good. You know what? Let me get that album right now.
I hear that.
Yeah, had I known this was out, I would have just bought it.
Yeah.
Like, that's who they are for me.
Yeah. Legends. I think Organized Noise did it too, because I saw them posting it. So
makes even more sense.
I would hope so. But
I did hear the 3 Stacks feature. He went crazy, but water's wet.
Right.
Sky's blue.
Right.
Yeah, but they chose an interesting beat for him.
Yeah, it's a little more
a
bouncy.
Typical, this era 3000 beat.
I feel like anybody who is in search of 3000 for a feature tries to jam him up today with a different type of beat. Yeah. I do. I firmly believe that.
I don't even think he's listening to it unless
I've seen a few episodes of that.
It's also a little different with them because they grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Or came up together at least professionally. So they want to throw some shit like, yo, let's do some shit like this. We never did some shit like this before. Maybe whatever.
I feel like even so with the people you grew up with, that you could easily say, yeah, I've done this 45,000 times. Give me something that we've never done ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, even this song, I guess, maybe I'm used to Goody Mob at this tempo. I'm not used to hearing 3000 at that tempo.
Okay.
Wait, what?
It didn't jam him up.
No, it didn't.
By the way.
I'm gonna just listen.
He floated.
Goody Mob is
floated.
Always at
Yeah,
that
we should
tempo.
play it. We should play it.
All right, I'm gonna play it.
This 3 Stack verse coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Talk about it. She probably needed a father. Yo, turn this off. Somebody pull up Walk It Out remix right now.
I got you.
Pull it up and give right to 3 Stacks. I want to honor him. I want to honor.
It's actually a similar tempo.
I want to honor what he did to them boys.
I'm always here for some
on the Walk It
3
Out
Stacks
remix.
appreciation.
That was a murder.
Yeah.
Not that.
No, that was a murder too.
I'm never gonna say that about Goody Mob, but
no doubt, no doubt.
But
they may have all murdered.
This was when this came out. If you was there,
this is a murder. Let me find out. This might be his pocket.
He has literally every pocket.
no, it's just his pocket from post Outcast.
A lot of lo-fi from Rory.
YouTube guy.
This was lo-fi when it came out.
I thought he had YouTube Premium.
You wasn't outside when this came out. It was only lo-fi.
Hey, that's my shit. All right, now turn this off. Turn this off. Turn this off. We can't keep listening to this.
He can rap on anything. Even look at the Frank Ocean little snippet thing. It's not even any beat. He did. I don't know what that pocket was.
Oh no, he smoked that. Well, it wasn't even really a pocket. He was just rapping.
I like the Nas Kanye plan on speeding the beat up all the way, but still that failed. Sorry, YouTube. I'll just talk since we're just playing music now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Listen, man.
You can't name 5 rappers better than that
Andre
guy.
might be the best, even though maybe he doesn't have the solo discography or whatever. He might be the best person to actually rap ever.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. No one can rap like that.
He checks off every box in a verse.
Yeah.
If you want to do
regardless of the bop of the beat,
he just checks off everything in a verse.
I wish we had our Atlanta arm here to see if they agree.
Hell yeah, shout fuck yeah.
that was it. That's our land arm.
Yeah.
They gonna shoot this nigga. What else came out? Anything that we have to get to?
I mean, we mentioned Ransom and Nicholas Craven.
Come on, Rory. Did the whites come out?
Droog, your old Droog, my guy from Brooklyn. He's white. The whites came out.
I don't think his album dropped. It's just a pre-order.
No, it's just a single.
Yeah.
Single with Black Thought is on there. Some other people. I apologize. I should have came more prepared. Droog dropped single. My guy Raheem put out a 2-pack. Nicolay from Foreign Exchange with Fonte put some shit out.
Jack Freeman dropped the EP.
Jack Freeman definitely dropped the EP. Phony People put out a song with Joey Badass. Masego, obviously, EP we were talking about.
Kodak Black dropped a something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Kodak.
Is it album or EP? I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's album. It's 11 songs.
1111 put out a double disc. I'll have to actually get into that.
A double stream.
Give a whole review of it. But yeah, my guy 1111 put something out. Some music came out. Salam Remy put out an album.
Salam Remy shit is dope. It's really dope.
All right, you guys.
Sorry.
Well, is there more? Is there more to drop?
DeVito put out an album. I fuck with DeVito. Yeah, no, some shit came out.
Yeah.
It just came out when we only had 2 hours because we recorded early today.
Yeah.
And we have a Meg Thee Stallion debut coming our way.
A second debut. Third debut, whatever it is. I'm still hyped about it.
This is Meg Thee Stallion's 5th debut.
Yeah. It's alright though.
3rd, 4th, something like that. Why?
The game is the game.
I want to say why do they keep doing this, but why wouldn't they do it? Why wouldn't they say every project is the debut and have you idiots run out there?
Until it works.
Yeah.
But she's not successful.
Meg said, "Hotties, I first want to thank you for riding with me, growing with me, and staying down with me since my first mixtape, Rich Ratchet. Through this rough ass year, we've all been having. I felt like we could use. With this rough ass year that we've all been having, I felt like we could use a little bit of good news. So with that being said, my official album, Good News,
is dropping November 20th. Pre-order will be available tonight. Good news.
I'm leaving Earth one day.
Why?
I just found.
What happened?
Because Meg's put out her album on the 20th of November. Next week.
I didn't like the Good News wordplay.
Why?
You're not
I felt
feeling,
like
you're
we
not
could
feeling
all
the
use
newspaper.
some good news.
I like it.
So
man.
here it is.
I like it.
Good news.
Positivity.
I want.
Joe wanted the bad news.
I can see how an ex attacked you.
If she would have said this is the horoscope section, Joe would have went crazy. My new album, horoscope section.
All right, so Meg,
I was about to say, if this was Virgo news, I'd be like, yo, this is exactly what I needed
you
this
guys
year.
got it, man. So
man.
November 20th, good news. It's coming. It's coming
good news
your
is
way.
coming to your newsstand.
If I'm depressed, you guys say this is going to change my year. I know. Shout out to Kev.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Good news. Wow, you get that?
He was 8 and didn't get it.
She's holding a newspaper. Good news. Oh, paper. Like, and then she's holding.
This nigga's stupid, man.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you put it together? Yeah, see?
The newspaper's been saying bad stuff.
So now it's.
So, she flipped it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You see,
it's a
she's
metaphor.
through this
Not a
rough
rapper,
ass
not a rapper
year.
no more.
We've all been having this rough ass year, so see.
No, I understand now.
Yeah,
She
it's
got some
good news
coming
though.
on.
That's it.
November 20th. Good news.
Good news.
Well, yeah.
I like the newspaper bodysuit. Thought it was a nice look.
I was serious. Shout out to Kevin Lyles, executive.
Yeah, we love Kev.
Shout out to Kev. Shout out to LVRN, Justice, friend of the show, my brother.
What the hell do they have to do with this?
Shout out to.
She's on LVRN?
No, I'm just
he's
shouting out.
Just shouting out niggas he know.
Now everybody got their
He's just shouting out niggas he know at label.
No, it's the Billboard shit. Kev runs Meg shit. I was saying shout out to Kev for getting the Billboard Exec of the Year, and I'm saying off that I moved on from Meg's Good News, and I was bringing more good news that our brothers LVRN, which is the most well-deserved. I'm so happy they're getting that press. Shout out to LVRN for getting Billboard Execs of the Year and all that amazing shit. Tuma. I don't want to fuck.
No, I love the LVRN niggas too. Don't do that to me. I'm just
So
laughing.
we need big people that get put in position,
I know,
put
but
themselves in position.
No, you're right.
You were just rattling off names.
No, I can still laugh. Happy when Rory at home, and I'm
Hell yeah.
picturing him happy. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. All right.
Did you what did you do?
Yeah, no, I might have given him one of those.
I'm happy for those guys too, man. I'm happy for.
I think we're in one of those times where those type of people are extremely important to be in those positions. So I want to make sure we note that people like Tuma, people like Justice are talked about when it comes to these bullshit lists of
Name some more niggas
industry
who
shit.
can sign us. Who else? Larry Jackson.
We're not signing
We
No, we're not-
we might sign the- we might sign the
Clive
LVR.
Davis. Yo, I love what you're doing out there.
You know what I mean?
Matola, what up?
Tommy Mottola. Loud Records, what up?
Steve Ripken, what up?
Yo, y'all are horrible, man. Who else made that list? Billboard list. Who else?
Was on
Oh,
there
yeah, some
too.
bigs too.
You got recognized. Shout out to Circle of Success Management. Shout out to St. John, huge year.
Yeah, no, I'm glad people got the shine they deserve. It made me feel better about certain good guys highlighted on the show. So
I don't care how many records St. John sell. I'm listening.
They like
Sometimes
him.
record sales don't tell it all.
Yeah. You gotta go a little further.
Yeah. So intangibles. Jump. It's not on the stat sheet. Else is going.
Man, you got,
No, I got.
Count legal votes.
Shit. So they fired and Lubin Tubin.
Damn, you got him fired.
Yeah, no, they fired Lubin Tubin.
Oh, that.
Did you? Let me read what Lubin's Twitter account.
oh, you clap back.
No.
Oh no, they got different.
By The New Yorker after 27 years as a staff writer.
That's a bad choice of words.
I will always love the magazine, will miss my colleagues, and look forward to reading their work. Right? And then somebody else said, and this is Kate Kelly that said this. I don't know if Kate Kelly works with him. I'm assuming she did. Kate Kelly retweeted that and said, in addition to masturbating on camera during a work meeting, Tubin previously stalked a colleague demanding to fist her. Plus met. It gets way wilder than that.
It gets way crazy.
Plus met and seduced a junior employee at work, then impregnated her and tried to force her to get an abortion. If he gets to play victim here, I am done. But she wasn't done. She then said, once his impregnated co-worker refused to get an abortion, he offered to pay to have her inseminated by another sperm donor. She declined this generous offer and had his baby. Then Tubin refused to pay child support until court ordered. Hey!
Sound like a real dirtbag. Who runs around begging to fist somebody?
You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring
That's just
stick of
weird
what
shit,
street
man.
niggas listen to.
Yeah, you gotta go, buddy.
Boy.
You'll have a job anyway.
I was gonna say, how did we even get to masturbating on Zoom?
Because that's pretty light compared to this other shit.
Sounds like a
It was
mistake.
himself. He was just trying to, do his own thing by himself. But like, and then you fist a coworker.
That's insanity.
No, suggesting that someone else put cum in you. So that don't happen in you is crazy.
Do that.
Battle it out in there.
Parks, what's wrong with you? Let the cum battle it out in there.
Speaking of, did you guys see Lil Nas X kissing himself? Worked his new music.
I didn't.
I did not.
Don't say nothing because that's my guy.
You said, speaking of which,
He's kissing himself. So,
so
Park
he's
said
battling it out.
Park said the cum was fighting each other.
And then Joe made the connection.
Yeah. You do that. I can.
Yeah. Connect the dots.
Yo, I see some of you industry niggas around calling yourselves dot connectors. I see it.
Sick.
I see what 2020 is. I'm gonna burst in that room and you don't connect dots.
No.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what else I heard? Oh, what is you ready?
I'm ready.
You've heard of an influencer, right? Now there's a micro influencer. You heard that? I just heard this 3 days ago.
So is that-
I'm not joking.
Is that just for like?
Have you heard this, Rory?
Is that just for like
See,
socks?
E-Rab has heard it. Honestly, have you never heard this?
I'm less followers, but
Fair.
I'm gonna make the. So they just influence socks bracelets. They don't do the whole T-shirt or sneakers.
Oh, the accessories.
Yeah.
Hey, you move that fucking pickup truck. Yo, a micro influencer. Someone who influences in a at a micro level. Somebody, you influence 5 people, and you're a micro influencer, and that's what these dudes is running around saying.
Yeah. Well, no, I've never heard anyone explain themselves as a micro influencer. I've seen it in decks where it's like, all right, we're going to target these people because they have 1,500 followers, and we know we'll give them $10 and maybe a free T-shirt. I've never heard anyone walk around and say, hello, my name is Jared, and I'm a micro influencer. I've never heard that before.
I'm not quite that successful yet.
Is that what's happened on the chatty chatty?
The chatty
Chatty.
The chat house thing over there. I also don't want to. I don't want to. Mine. I don't.
Hard-nosed chat.
It says the Joe Budden Network. See?
And I'm Giovanni.
Welcome to my network.
I'm him.
I don't like.
Do you think you're a Maxo influencer?
Tell me what that is. You see, I don't want you to joke because these titles exist. So explain it to me.
But yes, you would be on a top tier influencer.
But what did you say? A macro?
I said Maxo. I just made that up.
Mac. Shut up. I also don't want to. I don't want to hear no more about you artists and your part. I don't want to hear the word partnership from y'all again. I don't. And I hate to be the guy to break it to you, but
you're signed.
Yeah, that's not what it means. What you're doing. You don't have a partnership anywhere. You have a record deal.
That's not true.
Tell me.
You can have a partnership now.
All right, Rory.
I'm just telling you.
All right, I'm not triggering you. I don't mean to trigger you. You have a partnership.
Yes.
That was the end, nigga.
I know. I don't know. I stopped talking.
That was it. That
Yo,
was
why Rory keep trying to fuck with me on this podcast? But I don't want smoke.
Yeah, you be fucking with him.
No, I don't want.
I thought that was your hook on the Goody Mob album, though.
That was my hook they stole. CeeLo got to see me. Let me see. What else is out there? Let's see. PS5. I didn't buy one yet. Danny Lays
You
Fire.
didn't buy one yet. You're not getting a PS5.
No, I'm going to get one for Ethan Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like for the kids.
Yeah,
I'm not getting one
gotcha.
for me. I'm not playing these fucking games.
I was about to say, what type of chicks are you inviting?
Let's see. We have unfortunately, we have another loss of life to report, and I'm sick of this. Yeah. I don't need to tell y'all that because I told y'all that last week. But rapper Mo 3 has transitioned. He died after being shot in broad daylight on the I-35 in Dallas. And I am reading this from CNN, and it says the Dallas Police Department is investigating the homicide of 28. See, that's where my stomach turns. Every fucking time I read the age, that is where my stomach turns. 28?
Yeah.
I remember what I was doing at 28. It wasn't really valuing life, but still it was young. Vaughn was what, 25?
26.
26? 28-year-old Melvin A. Noble, also known as rapper Mo 3. Officers responded to a shooting on Wednesday afternoon on I-35 in Dallas. The suspect, described by police as an adult black male, that helped. That's really helpful, police. Got out of his car and approached Noble while he was sitting in the car. That's also horrific to me. That's horrifying. One of my worst fears to get approached that way while I'm seated in a vehicle. Noble exited the vehicle and began running south on the freeway while the suspect chased him. Oh, see, he was able to get out the vehicle. I read this story. It was troublesome to me. You on the freeway, you see a nigga, he got the drop on you, get out the car, you run, and you're murdered. Suspect chased him and fired multiple rounds at him, according to the police. Noble was struck multiple times before the suspect fled in a dark-colored sedan. Noble was transported to a local hospital where he died of his injuries. And I really hope that this spree of rappers being murdered comes to an end sometime soon. I wasn't so familiar with this gentleman, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, when we were in, I think when we were in Dallas, a few dudes was telling me about him.
No, niggas told me about him too.
Yeah, they told me about him. Like he was the guy that a lot of people
And apparently he was pretty big out there. Like a few of my
no.
Dallas homies are seriously affected by this.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big loss for him.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And I'm seriously affected. Like, we just gonna keep getting fucking killed in the broad daylight?
It's traumatic, man.
Yeah.
On a highway?
Yeah. If that's where it's at now, I mean, I don't, you know, we've never seen it this bad. But you know what I think, you know.
Damn, Ghazi. Like, Empire again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts. That's heavy loss to have to deal with. Back to back that way. Actually, the next paragraph is about that. Let me read that. We share this horrible loss with Mo3's family, team, and fans. His infectious personality and unrivaled talent brought joy and therapy to his legions of followers across the country. We can only hope to continue his legacy and push forward with the same energy that Mo3 shared with the world. Long live Mo3. This is not the way I want these people's album to sell. It's not. I'm not certain if this gentleman had children, but I mean, it doesn't even matter. This is crazy.
It's unfortunate.
Rest in peace.
Definitely is unfortunate. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to him, King Von, everybody's families included, children, nephews, nieces, mothers, fathers, aunt, uncles,
friends,
grandparents,
loved ones, fans, everyone.
Everybody that has to mourn this.
We got one more month left of 2020. I'm hoping we can ease out of this bitch peacefully and gracefully without her taking any more of us away from us. I am. Again, prayers and condolences to not only Mo3, but King Von, their family, friends, loved ones of their family and friends. Everybody's affected by this. And if you are an aspiring artist or artist, please be careful and safe in how you navigate out there, how you maneuver.
Right.
Please watch your surroundings at all times. I feel like I should have some words to. I don't have them though. I don't. It's a dangerous game we in, and we all got to be cognizant at all times. Unfortunately, especially as black men out here, really important. Hey, Scream Man, pull up. Let me see if Mo3 had kids. I certainly hope not.
I believe he did.
3 kids.
3 young kids.
Oh my God, man. 3 young kids. 2 beautiful daughters.
And a son that's a spitting image of him.
Beautiful baby boy. Damn it. Rest in peace, Mo3. Rest in peace, everybody that we might have lost this year. Let's celebrate life while we have it. It's important.
Real shit.
I'm letting it rock because I don't know what to come back in with. I got to regroup. I got to regather myself.
Let's get into our guest.
Yeah, let's bring our guest in.
Change the energy.
No, Rory. You shut up. It is not guest time. Me and Maul and Parks and Corey have been trying to talk about The Undoing for weeks. And I'm on the edge of my... See, now, you don't watch the show.
I wasn't even aware of it.
Oh
yeah.
Get hip.
Come on, Rory. We've been talking about it for weeks.
Isn't it on episode 3?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
3 weeks.
All right.
Actually, no, I just started watching this
I'm on
week.
trial 4.
That's a good show, though. Well, good.
Yeah,
good
but no.
series.
Rory had no business finishing Trial 4 before even
what is
starting
Trial
The
4?
Undoing.
Yeah.
That just came out on Netflix.
Documentary on Netflix about
I don't be watching much on Netflix anymore.
Because
Child
Netflix
porn,
don't
great.
put shit out no more.
But they drop sneaky
Yeah.
like docs
You know, I
and shit
tried
like
that.
that.
I tried to watch
okay.
that Queen's Gambit shit, but I'm not all the way there yet.
Netflix
that
is
took a while to get into.
Netflix is paying bottom dollar for the hottest British film and just putting subtitles on. It's pissing me off.
Rogue City on Netflix was good though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not hip to that one.
I think I saw Rogue City.
Rogue City was good.
I think I saw Rogue City. The Undoing, Rory, comes on HBO. This is not an ad, but it can be if you just hit us up. It comes on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. on HBO, and they have an all-star cast. Pull up the names of these actors: Nicole Kidman,
Hugh Grant.
Donald Sutherland, and Hugh Grant.
So HBO
The
is
end.
bringing Sunday nights back.
Yeah.
What else do you
They
It's the
always,
best show on TV
HBO
right
has
now.
always been a
Yeah,
Sunday
they do
night.
Sundays.
Yeah.
Yes, they took a little break.
Yeah.
We used to
sorta.
stop what we was doing for Sunday night HBO program.
Nah, but there's still Game of Thrones, Boardwalk Empire. It's still happening. It's still been happening.
Game of Thrones was 3 years ago.
I do feel like HBO likes Sundays.
They
No,
do.
Sunday nights
They
are
own,
they
they
should.
own Sunday nights.
Yeah.
But Roy, did you hear what we said? Donald Sutherland,
I heard. And
Nicole
I see the
Kidman,
trailer.
and Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
It's a classic whodunit.
Yeah. And I'm a sucker for like shows that take place in like present day New York
New
City.
York.
Me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, me too.
And old New York.
Maul
Anything
thinks that
New
he has cracked this case,
I think so.
and because it's early, we're not giving away spoiler alerts.
But we can guess things, right? That's not a spoiler.
None of
If we hypothesize.
Yeah, let's
let's
guess
let it bake.
next week.
Yeah, let's let it bake.
All right.
If you haven't seen this show, you should
Start
definitely check it
now.
out.
Yeah.
They're doing a really, really fine job. The actors and actresses are great. The storyline is great. They're doing a really good job, man. So
Yeah.
check it out if you have yet to see it.
I think it's the people that did Big Little Lies.
Yeah,
which,
it is.
Which is a great show as well.
Yeah, another one. I don't think I have any much else to get into. Those are my shows. Those are the music. I think I've given you enough about my headspace, where I'm at, my mental health. I think you guys have as well, unless y'all have some more. We do have a guest that we're really excited about, right?
Yeah, it's very
Absolutely.
Overdue actually.
Yeah, it
Should have been happening, but
Well, do we have anything to say about the NBA season starting in 40 days?
too quick of a turnaround for me.
Why do you say that?
LeBron said he's going to chippy hang all season into the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think.
And I
LeBron-
don't blame him.
I don't think he probably won't play much until even. Are they even having All Star?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm sure they'll
I
play.
can't
that.
see
They're
the-
going to have all-star.
They'll-
I
they'll do
can't see
something.
LeBron playing until February, March.
They also said that despite what's going on with COVID, that they will allow fans in the arenas.
Really?
We'll see how it turns out.
So they're
probably
saying
a
that
bad time for
you have to present a
Clean bill of
if
health.
you want to sit close to the court, you have to present a negative COVID test to sit closer to the court.
I keep
And
saying
I'll be honest with y'all, I did think about calling up the AMC and renting out a theater.
Yeah,
I miss it.
me too.
I miss that.
And that's an inexpensive thing. It's not anything crazy to rent out a theater for a showing.
I know. I just imagine that because it's so inexpensive that a lot of people would be doing it. But I don't think
Well,
so.
I don't even think that you can. There still might be a regulation on that, on how many people you can actually bring into
Oh, I'm sure.
a private viewing.
I would love for them to do that at the little wine and dine. What's the name of the wine and dine? That's not AMC. That's
IMAX. I pick. Yeah.
They would never. They're not beef us. And I don't even know what movie I would go watch if I rented the theater.
Are movies even out?
or who I would
It's
take.
the only thing I would maybe want to see is that Chris Nolan shit that came out, Tenet.
I heard that Tenet movie was amazing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I can watch that at home, right?
I tried. I
think
looked
it's-
for it on one of the apps that I have, and they didn't have it. They didn't have it.
That was the
Someone told me
movie
there's
that
a
was-
good bootleg out now.
That was the movie that was supposed to bring back the movie theaters.
Yes.
I know that movie's good.
I wanted to see that and the movie about the Black Panthers with
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but,
Black Panther.
no, not Black Panther.
The Huey Newton.
The
show,
Huey
right?
Newton story. Yeah, I wanted to see that.
Oh, is that what Michael B. Jordan's getting all buffed up for?
No, I think it might be another Creed on the way.
Don't hit me.
You know you got another Creed coming.
Creed
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, he's gonna fight Action Bronson or some shit.
Action Bronx.
Great,
Look what joke how Michael B. Jordan
great
fighting.
segue into our guest.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome! So we've got a lovely guy, a really lovely guy approaching right now. Yeah, this looks great. Is this Tenet?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good.
I gotta catch that.
Oh, that's Keith David or John David. Oh, come on, I love John David.
David
Yeah.
Washington. Denzel's son?
John David, you mean?
John David Washington.
Yeah. Don't fuck is he chiming in trying to play me? Yeah. You mean Denzel's Washington? Shut up, nigga. All right, cool. West Side Gun.
Nice.
Okay.
West, they tried to divide. I'll tell you what happened in the Chatter House last night. They tried to divide New York because New York niggas was in there deep when they was attacking our hip hop, and then we said, but we have Griselda, and then they said, but you niggas never claimed Buffalo niggas before.
That's true, they didn't.
Well, who the fuck was from Buffalo to claim before?
Rick James.
Right.
Yeah,
Rick.
The Goo Goo Dolls.
You know what I'm saying, man. Listen, we have a very, very special guest in the building. Honored to have him here, friend of the show.
Boom.
See, Reese. Yo, it hit different.
I ain't hear one reason.
It hit different. Wes, what's good with you, King?
Man, I'm blessed, man.
No, I know, because you're looking like money, man. You look good. You look like the merch sales is true.
This shit is me.
All that shit I heard, that shit looks true with you.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Is that inconvenient to get on a flight that you're about to do?
Nah.
You have to hold up TSA. That's got to take 4 hours to take on the
they
change.
they let me just, they had the regular one, and then I just go through.
Yeah.
The pre-check, the clear one,
Yeah.
the non-mean one.
Oh, he keeps his shoes on. Rich nigga shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rich nigga shit. We're not taking our shoes off. So you were kind enough to, E-Rab is here, Erickson is here, Savon is here, Corey is here, Alex the Great is here. You were kind enough to stop here with us before you flew around, because you're flying around still. You're not worried about that in the with all the conditions going around in the country?
Nah. I mean, at the end of the day, I be masked and gloved up, so.
It's Griselda.
Yeah.
Not scared of no
God
fucking
is
COVID.
my bodyguard, man.
Fucking West Side Gun.
You got the antibodies too. You were saying he had the COVID before, so he might be straight
I
out
should
here.
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as the nosy flight attendants, every time my fucking mask falls 1 centimeter off my nose, tapping my shoulder, hello.
I haven't flown yet, so I don't know that
the
struggle.
worst.
Yeah, it's bad. Flying
Can't
5
even
hours
breathe.
to LA with that mask on was crazy.
You gotta stay with the mask the whole time.
Well, I put the blanket over my head and took the mask over. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Suffocated a different way.
Yeah,
a little further away,
yeah,
suffocation.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that.
Gotcha.
The niggas that's cool with that, I feel like nobody ever almost killed you when you was a child with the blanket over your head.
It was some
The
scary
Dutch
times
oven?
with my cousins wrestling and shit.
Yeah, like I had some dark times with that. So
Yeah, my cousin treated me like the snake from Jake the Snake. You know how the snake was in the bag?
that's me too.
One day I had to be the snake. He put me in the sheet and threw me over his shoulder and was carrying me around. I was like, all right, fam, it's time to come up out of this sheet right now.
So wait, Wes,
Now I understand your traumas a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that's all our traumas. That happened to all of us as a black
Yeah.
kid at
You had
some
to be
point.
the snake at one point.
If you had an older brother or cousins or some shit, or an uncle that was too drunk. So Wes, you caught COVID when? I'd like to hear more about that.
Yeah, it was in March.
I'm here to get into your brain. Pause.
Yeah. We had went on tour, and right after tour, and I was joking because back in February everybody was like, it's a hoax, shit not real, all of that. So, I was the main one talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit not real. That shit not real. And then last few days we had two sold out days in LA, and the meet and greets at the end, I'm doing this the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And people thought I was being funny, but and then I had left there right after tour. I flew to meet Raekwon. I came here actually for a day to meet Raekwon, and then I went to Wyoming with Ye. You know what I'm saying? Chill with Ye.
You just been having a hot boy summer out here.
We took the PJ back to LA.
Oh God.
3 days later, I talked to him again, and he was sick, and I was sick. I was feeling weird, but I didn't know what was going on. And we talking to each other like, yo, how you feel? Like, how you feel? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he went and got tested, and he had it.
Shit.
And I already knew it was
Did you get all the symptoms?
everything. I thought I was done. I was making calls to people like, yo, if I die, this is here, this is there. Like, it was that bad for me.
Wow.
I couldn't get off the couch. I stayed in the house for weeks. Couldn't get off the couch. I had to, and I was in Atlanta, I had to go to an emergency room in Grady because I just couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy for me, man. I almost collapsed at the door. I couldn't even make it from the car until there. Like they had to wheelchair me and all of that.
Damn.
God damn.
And you don't have asthma or nothing like that?
I got asthma.
Oh, you do?
Then I smoke an ounce a day too.
Right.
Yeah.
So you mixing your asthma and
Yeah.
all of that shit. So it kind of like, like I said, I still be fucked up to this day because of my asthma. But I'm getting.
I always wondered about street niggas with asthma.
Why? Think they gotta stop
running at some point.
Gotta stop running.
At some point, that's gotta kick in. Like, all right.
for sure.
But my asthma didn't bother me till after I had COVID. Like I never used my pump. I ain't never been hospitalized. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? But ever since COVID, now I have to use a pump every day.
Right.
So it's different now.
Well, I'm glad that everything is all right.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm glad I didn't have asthma when I went through it. And I had a few of those nights too where I was like, all right, let me figure out who gets what here.
That's crazy.
I think a lot of that shit too is anxiety. Like once you know you have it, because I know a few people that had it and they was like, I don't know if my chest was tight or if it was my anxiety that was bothering me.
I'm sure it plays into it to some degree, but it's
people
real.
It was like, yo, I was like, I know I'm breathing, but it's like it was an anxious feeling. Like you almost can't feel your lungs expanding, and you start panicking and shit like that. So a lot of that shit plays into it.
I have anxiety too.
Yeah,
so
you had
all of that shit.
The combo was crazy.
Well, they're saying too that I think it said 1 in 5 people have like mental health issues after suffering COVID.
Because people are reading everything. You've seen everything on the news and shit, so.
Yeah.
So we want to shout out to anybody who has had COVID and beat it. We definitely want to send a prayer to anybody who has lost someone from COVID. And we want to encourage people to continue to get tested, check on your health. Remember, very important. Very important.
Wear a mask, wash your hands.
Especially, we got to get back into that with this whole second shutdown coming. The new curfew is in effect in New York and New Jersey from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the owner's discretion, but no later than 10 p.m. Back indoors, back to washing your hands, back to masking up, back to Lysol and everything. You know the vibes. We just went through this. We got it.
Yeah.
Though we should continue that. You should always wash your hands, Lysol, hand sanitizer, and the mask thing as well.
Nah, I be walking out like my dick was
Peace
clean.
DJ Shay too. We lost
yes, sir.
DJ.
Absolutely.
DJ to COVID.
He was here 2 weeks before that?
Yeah, something like that. Real close, man.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Shay.
in peace, a legend.
Shay, man.
Yes, sir.
So now West has a flight to catch, so we want to get to the shits early with this gentleman, yes?
Yeah, so I was with Wes 2 days this week, met up with him at the studio, and we just was having conversations, and he was like, see, this is shit I need to talk about with y'all on the pod. Like, this is shit out, because I don't really like sitting talking with people. So I was like, come on, let's do it. So he was like, you know what, I'm supposed to leave Thursday, but I'm push the flight back to Friday, so he's here.
Well, what were y'all kicking it about? Because niggas always say they want to come here and kick it, but they don't ever really come kick it.
I mean, well, first of all, I'm working on Hitler Wears Air Max 8. You know what I'm saying? So, I drop that every year. I would have dropped it. I drop it every Halloween. This is my last one. I would have dropped the Halloween this year, but I dropped it Who Made the Sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
This will be your third or fourth
project,
this
by the
year?
way, too.
Huh?
This will be your third or fourth this year. You got a lot of projects this year.
This the fourth.
Wow.
I did Pray for Paris.
Yeah.
I did Awesome God 2, which at the time when I did Awesome God 2, it wasn't even a real project. It was just I just wanted to do something at the time. I was bored because I don't rap a lot. I might rap, 3-4 times a year. You know what I'm saying? And so when I start though, I can't stop it. So it's just I do it for 2-3. All my projects is made with a week or less.
Oh, wow.
It's just when I feel like rapping, I go in the studio, make it, and then it's done. So I couldn't really get in the rhythm to rhyme, you know what I'm saying, after the COVID and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I went to Dallas, and I end up, I had to do a feature for the Locks for their album. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to think of shit. Like I said, I ain't rhymed in months. I'm trying to think of shit. I came with the hook, and then once I got the hook, I'm like, damn, let me see what beats I got in my email. And then I put on a beat and end up making 6 songs that day, and put a few joints I didn't release before, you know what I'm saying, on DSPs, and I just added Stove God Cooks on it, and just called it Awesome God 2. So it wasn't Pray for Paris is the real one.
Yeah.
And then Who Made the Sunshine? You know, that came out Shady Interscope.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I mixed one on Pray for Paris, the Preem record.
Yeah. And, you know, I made the Preem record when I had COVID. The album was done, but Preem, when I put up the cover, he was like, "Yo, is it done?" I'm like, "Yeah, but shit, if you send me something, this Primo, I never had a solo Primo record.
Right.
It was an honor, you know what I'm saying?" And he was just like, "I'm gonna send you something." So when it was time to record, I knew I only had one take, two at best. They knock it out because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that song is so short. People don't know that.
Wow.
It's because I had to do it in one take.
Wow.
Was there much of a difference between putting out Pray for Paris and Who Made the Sunshine, being that Who Made the Sunshine was a Shady release and the other one wasn't?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I made Who Made the Sunshine in 1 week too. You know what I'm saying? It was just like rented something crazy out in Beverly Hills, had the studio set up in there, and as I was making them, I was just hitting everybody up at the time, like, "Yo, I need you on this, I need you on this, I need you on this." By the time I come back, you know, a couple hours later, the next day later, they was already sending their shit back. So it's still the same formula, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just went ahead and knocked it out.
Can you tell me what it's like being a rapper today with all this COVID shit and the new normal stuff going on and touring being canceled and just maybe releasing music? How does it feel today to rap with these new circumstances?
I mean, you know, of course I miss the fans. You know what I'm saying? I miss the fans. Like, I never turned down nobody, you know, picture or, you know, was ever acting fun. That's why people fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So I miss being around them, you know what I'm saying? But like, as far as music, you know, everything is normal to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like COVID just stopped shit. Like, I done bought probably 4 or 5 cars this year. I bought a house. You know what I'm saying? More jewelry.
Right.
I do everything I want. Like, ain't nothing ever changed.
That's because everyone in Atlanta is scamming unemployment and SBA loans. That's really what it is.
Yeah, like Atlanta never shut down.
No, we know.
You know.
Yeah, something's wrong with y'all out there.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like,
and I'm looking for the Griselda infomercial to tell them to go in the house. I'm waiting for you to use your influence here to keep everyone safe.
Like Benny, he go out at least 4 days a week. Like, he out every other night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he's safe with a mask and,
you know. Yeah. Masked up, of course.
Yeah, has anyone, and by anyone I mean Benny and
Conway.
Have you noticed any new tendencies that either of them have picked up with all the newfound notoriety? Because that's always fun to watch too in artists.
I mean, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? You know, this is family, so I've known them since forever, my whole life. So, you know, just now it's like, you know, them niggas is Hollywood, man. Them niggas is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Someone had to say
I love my niggas. But now, you know, it's just, you know, it come with it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we from Eastside Buffalo. Nobody never made it out that shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I remember everybody in Buffalo wanted to take your head off. I think you said nobody in Buffalo could rap a few years back.
Oh, no.
He was mad as hell at Joe.
That was, we did a show out there.
We did a show out there.
That sounds like
in
a
the opening.
Hey, Wes, Joe is an idiot. Listen, honestly, I hear so many stories about myself, and
I remember that. Joe, it was some openers.
There was one particularly bad
he was
opener.
bad.
That
nigga was trash.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean the whole Buffalo. I meant these niggas.
That was a weird show. And someone threw a sex doll on stage. It was a weird show.
The niggas that was opening that show, they was gonna line me that night.
Oh, that's a fact.
What would you expect to happen had you told all the openers that were from there, hey, y'all suck?
I don't be thinking, man. I don't be caring.
You did tweet it.
What you thought was gonna happen?
The nigga made better music. I was encouraging them dudes.
It wasn't them there.
Huh?
It wasn't that. It wasn't Griselda.
Well, I wouldn't have said that had it been them.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. We would have known that.
And it wasn't all of them that was trash. It was just one particular.
It was
that
one particular. I
was
remember
like,
that dude. Yeah.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about all the hostings they chased me out of.
Shit.
All right, Mo.
You know, we never had shit. We never seen shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's different now when you come across money and fame. Of course, you're going, you know. But it's not like it's not uncontrollable. But it's just fun to watch because it's like I love it. I love to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always been Hollywood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be Hollywood to get a red car.
Yeah. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I got red. I got oranges now. I got an orange Maybach and an orange 21. The coupe, the AMG.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Something
those for my Phoenix house.
No, that's light. Yeah. That's the Phoenix Suns. You got it.
Oh, God.
Your house is matched the state.
Oh,
That's
man.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, I got the Mazda outside. If you just want to cruise down Steinway together, like
I got a clean Honda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Wes, tell us your story, because a lot of people, they know, but they don't know. Like, you weren't originally rapping.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, of course we all rapped as kids.
Mm-hmm.
We was inspired by hip hop our whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the kid that used to come home, right after school and, still videotape. We not young.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, I used to videotape the videos and, growing up with my Uncle Bacon and my Aunt Michelle, they was in high school, so they was lit.
Mm-hmm.
So, being in a household, if you go to your pop's house, my uncle was lit, already hustling, getting to the bag, and he was kind of the man in my neighborhood. So when I always say, Bacon or rest in peace Bacon on my music, that's who I refer to. And my Aunt Michelle, they was the same age, but she was on my mom's side. You know what I'm saying? And, she was lit, or her home, like they was both in like the illest crews. You know what I'm saying? So, having that influence, I just been around hip hop my whole life. Like, I still remember just all the, the Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J's, the, everything all the way up to NWA. You can't hear that shit. It's Too Short and all that. Like, we was a lot, you know what I'm saying, during them times. So,
right.
You liked a lot of nerdy hip hop too, from the interviews I've heard, like underground kind of internet popular rap too.
I got into that in 2000.
Okay.
It wasn't before 2000 though.
Gotcha.
What happened was I had went to stay with my grandmother. She kind of stayed on the outskirts, kind of like. I mean, it's only 5 minutes, but Buffalo is weird. Like, Buffalo mentality, like, once you cross a certain street, you don't even, it's like no man's land. Like, it's a whole nother state to niggas. And it's 5 minutes away. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And she, passed over that street. So it's only 5 minutes away from the hood, but just nobody go out there. You know what I'm saying? And I had moved over there with her. And, like I said, once you cross that street, it's more, white people over there. Right. So when I went out there, I'm still hustling. I got braids. I got platinum in my mouth and shit. Back then. You know what I'm saying? And, dudes.
Are your neighbors white today?
Yeah.
They like you?
Yeah. They love me. You know what I'm saying? They love me. That's it. Money changes everything, man. I swear. My face tatted. You know what I'm saying? You see, I grew my head during all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like, they love me. But I'm a respectable dude. Like, I'm not one of them assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised the right way, honestly.
Got it.
But, at the end of the day, still being in the streets, your whole family in the streets, and you just want to get a bag. Like, I had 2 kids when I was a teenager.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to start early, and then I just started going back and forth from Atlanta. I always was a supply and demand dude. So what they needed in Buffalo, I can get from Atlanta, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And when I leave from Buffalo, go back to Atlanta, I take it. So I was being able to just get money different from everybody else that was just stuck in Buff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got flyer because I had access to Lenox Mall, Phipps Plaza.
Right.
Everybody else just in the hood rocking fatigues and hoodies and shit.
Right.
And I could go to Versace and cop this and cop that. So I go back and then I just, that shit just grew with me. You know what I'm saying? And, once you just start living that lifestyle, you don't know no other way. It just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, like, my cars and jewelry and all that is just like trophies. It's just me. It's not even for nobody else. It's not to get bitches. It's not to, trying to impress nobody. Nothing. It's just
damn, poor him.
He's not using
it's
it
like
to get
toys
bitches.
to me.
Right.
It's like toys to me.
Wes, no, slow down, because we have to turn up the tough question meter on him, because he's going to tell us about some family shit that we can't be toxic on. Wes, would you say that you have been talking spicy?
I always talk spicy. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I always say how I feel. Today's you know, niggas be shook to say that what they feel. You know what I'm saying? And I don't respect that. If you feel a certain way, say that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think people be caught off guard because I really say that shit and nobody else do. You know what I'm saying? So I look like the bad guy, but you also understand.
Oh, you look like you don't value relationships.
Yeah, you know, at the same time too, you know, I'm a big wrestling fan, so it's like I'm a heel. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm the good bad guy. You know what I mean? You know how it's like, you know, I could come out, I'm on my mean shit, but the fans root for him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, you know. But you know, everybody take what I say just and run with it. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's never no disrespect. Like I literally got love for everybody. I don't have no beef, no hate, literally towards nobody. I'm a fan of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I love the art of it. And you know, when I used to say what I used to say, you know, I used to just be like, the point I was trying to make is why Griselda don't get the respect everybody else do, and you actually seeing us out here putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? You can't give another crew best group of the year, and they ain't put out shit, and we put out 7, 8 projects collectively, and they all fire.
I agree. I agree 100%.
What, just because they commercial, they automatically get that shit?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's why I was asking. Respect from who? Like,
I mean, that's
from people that you probably don't respect.
I mean, you know, like I said, it's love for everybody. You know, it was funny because, you know, y'all had Reason on here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was speaking. You know, I thought it was funny. I'm smoking.
He did too, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all love. I just seen Reason last week. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, it's all love. Shout out to Reason.
Yeah, I don't
you know
perpetuate beef up here all the time.
It's all love.
That's not.
I was at the strip club in Atlanta.
Caught him slipping. Told your niggas chill. Said, yo, is that Reese? They said, yeah, you want me to go handle it.
Give me a
you
reason.
said, nah. I know how this goes.
Nah, but real shit, I was in a strip club in Atlanta having fun, eating chicken wings, throwing money.
Regular shit.
And you know, my peoples had put up an IG story, so, you know, some of Benny's, you know, inner circle, they seen the IG, so they like, oh, you up the block, you know what I'm saying? We about to come up there and fuck with y'all, so they came. And I'm like, shit, where y'all coming from? They're like, oh, yeah, you know, Benny and Reason at the studio. I said, man,
oh, no. Then y'all loaded the clips.
we out.
Got the guns together. Drove up to, yo, and anything good with you, Reese?
You can ask
Yo, I heard that pod, nigga.
Yeah. No, as soon as I went in there.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, as soon as I went in there, you know, that first
Fine.
shit probably, you know, his homies, everybody probably was like, oh, shit. But as soon as I seen him, I went up to him. You know, it's love, my nigga. Like I said that off rip. You know what I'm saying? You can ask Reason right now. I promise you, hit him. Like, my niggas in there with Mac 11s, 40s.
Allegedly.
All time. I'm talking because my man just walk around the studio like this with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's registered.
Yeah,
It's registered.
Well, why is he doing that in there?
It's a weird vibe.
I'm trying to make a hook. It's aesthetics. It's just for the aesthetics.
Yeah, you know, niggas just move like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, he fucks with y'all for real.
And I knew
really
it was
fucks with
love.
Yo, it is so scary to be a rapper now. All right? What are y'all doing to our profession?
That poor guy.
Yeah, word.
But no, it was all love. Like, I went straight to him and he was like, nah, man, you know, everything is love. And we actually started kicking it, exchange numbers, all of that shit. He wanted me to actually get on the record, but I don't rap like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta actually be in the mood to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it wasn't no disrespect why I didn't even get on it, but I just didn't feel like rapping. But no, it's all love. You know, I got a record with Schoolboy.
Yeah.
Schoolboy on my brother shit. Like, it was all love with everybody. You know what I'm saying? The people just the media try to spin that shit.
Yeah, I was trying to spin it.
We heard you just now.
Well,
like
I mean,
What you want me to do?
you said what you said.
Yeah.
It wasn't too much media spin.
Yeah. Nah, but, you know, I never...
Rory, did
I
you
never
check
said
his
fuck
man for a weapon? You just talking to
That's
this
my
nigga.
man, D-Jack. I'm not known D-Jack for a decade.
D-Jack could kill you. Do we know this nigga?
I used to sleep, I used to sleep on D-Jack's floor.
Oh, all right.
All right, so would you design TDE's merch?
Why was you on his floor?
It was.
He couldn't give you a couch.
Yeah, but fuck
This
D-Jack.
was before the money.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, no,
We love
D-Jack,
you, DJ.
D-Jack's my family.
Got it.
I would, though. I would design their merch.
You should.
know, it's for the culture, and it's for a bag. Why
You would
not?
design somebody's merch if they brought it to you?
That's kind of my issue
You know,
with
see-
rappers not reaching out to y'all to do so.
Yeah, like, see, that's the thing. I'm more designer than rapper anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting back to when y'all asked, like, I really wasn't rapping, I wasn't. Like, of course, we did it when we was kids. I tried my hand in, like, 04, but I got into some legal shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to, move to Alabama. I was on the run in Alabama. So I was down there. I said, fuck the music. You know what I mean? But, everybody else was still going on. And I just sneak back in town. Fuck with them. I end up getting knocked, you know what I'm saying? I came home and, I was still, in the South just hustling, still trying to just, make a way or whatever the case may be. I end up violating, going back to prison. And then I came home and I'm just like, yo, I'm about to get behind the homies. You know what I'm saying? And Conway was doing this thing and I was managing them. I had a little bread, was trying to put some money up for some shit. Just use my connections from me being in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hustling, during like the BMF days, all that shit. Like I was out there in them days too. So I knew a lot of people. And so I was just trying to use my resources. And then that's when he ended up getting shot. And then I was just like, yo, this rap game is trash anyway. These niggas is soft. We was already in the club throwing thousands a week. Having fun, popping bottles, and that's before Hitler 1 even dropped.
I needed rap to do that. Not even potting.
We was doing that, and he ended up getting shot, like I said, and I was just like, yo, you know what I mean? I could do better than these dudes, but I'm not going. I'm only gonna do what I know, and I just start rapping like I was in 04.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no difference. Like, I'm not about to rap like I'm from the South and all that other shit, the shit that was popular. I just did what I knew when I was rhyming. And I sound exactly the same. Like, my flow today is the same from 04.
That tape that you put out, that was an old tape recently.
Yeah,
that was from 04?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, so that's what I'm saying.
Sounded the same, yeah.
Sound the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that was wild seeing everyone's picture so young on that cover.
Yeah.
We Conway and Benny always been the best rappers in Buffalo, period. Like, nobody, I'm talking about this back when, Wu-Tang was Wu-Tang.
Right.
Respect to them, not saying like they not them now.
I get it.
In they prime.
No, let's explain it.
Yeah. Respect to
for Joe's sake.
Yeah, let's clear it up.
And but even them days, Conway was Conway. Like, he was nasty. He went by Cannon then. You know what I'm saying? And, battling everybody. My brother come from the battle era.
Right.
Like, he had battled 4 or 5 dudes for the bag and win. I never really seen my brother lose ever. Conway battled somebody and, the backlash from it got so bad, dude killed himself.
Oh, wow.
Like, he beat him that bad in this city in front of all his homies and end up
How much hip hop was happening, like, as far as like live shit in Buffalo at that time? Because I'm from upstate, and it wasn't a lot.
Yeah, no, it was just underground shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. When I went out to that town, I got introduced to like a neighborhood, like, spot that was playing like the shit you were saying, like the nerdy shit.
Right.
So the hood didn't know nothing about this shit.
Right.
So I was. I kept that shit a secret. I was tucking it, getting instrumentals. Cause back then, it was was like Hard Knock Life 3. You know what I mean? All the them shit in my Lifetime 3. I mean, and, like all them type of albums. You know what I'm saying? And Dipset start bubbling, and G-Unit start bubbling, all of that shit. But I was rapping on Necro beats and shit like that, like access to, you know what I mean? They like, where you getting these beats from?
Yep.
But I was, I had a little cheat code. You know what I'm saying? And my sound just sounded different, but nobody really didn't fuck with me then either. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I always thought I was dope, but people didn't get it. They didn't understand it. They just wanted, this was when Dipset and G-Unit
They want
was
everything to sound
in
like
they
that.
prime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm rapping what I'm rapping about, and they rapping just grimy as fuck,
right?
The people just was like, my shit wasn't gonna work. And just like when I started with Hitler 1, they was like, it's not gonna work. So I always been a hustler.
Hitler?
Huh? Why?
It was called Hitler.
Yeah.
If I would have heard that, I would have said, yeah, man, this probably ain't gonna work.
Yeah. But you know, it was just a spin off of the Devil Wears Prada, and then it just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just became a series, and I didn't change the name, and it just grew. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody didn't think like he's praising Hitler. Like nobody never thought that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I got a skinhead, tall boots, and and I don't even mention Hitler in my shit. It just became, it was the first project, and I just part 2, then part 3, part 4. It just started.
What is your current label situation?
I'm off Shady.
That was the last joint, right?
Yeah, I'm off Shady. I'm actually a free agent.
How's that feel?
Feel great. Yeah. Who made the sunshine was it? You know what I'm saying? I already spoke to Paul. Everything good. Like everything signed, sealed, delivered. Like I got my paperwork. Like I'm off Shady. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
You think they dropped the ball?
Come on, Wes. Give us something salacious. Give us some clickbait. Give us something to get us hot out here. Give us something Elliot and 2 cool dope boys will post.
2 cool dope boys.
2 pretty cool dope head boys. All of them.
Nah, it's a blog, right?
Yeah, give us something. What's happening out there? I like how you niggas have suppressed all of the behind the scenes mess that y'all have gone through. I feel like I paved the way for that, I'll be honest.
I mean, yeah, you did. You did. Respect.
Yeah, you can't sugarcoat. You can't. You can't even find a cool way to say it.
You did, but I'm one of them type of dudes. Like, I'm not no pillow talking nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I move. Even if I, you know what I'm saying? It's like saying, me and Benny, or me and Conway, or Conway and Benny, or whoever. We might have a disagreement. The world will never know. You see, it's just gonna be brothers and cousins. It's the same way even with business, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, DJ.
Well, then let me.
This a big world, you know what I'm saying? And even if somebody else is a sucker, I'm never gonna play that sucker role. So
Let me tell the audience out there. Hey, Wes brought a guy here and with morals, who was in the background agreeing, man.
No, I'm not trying to get you to do the clickbait shit. Let me reword the question so you don't have to get into the chatty patty shit. I saw that you tweeted that you think you should run Def Jam, and I agree with you. Mm-hmm. What do you think a major label should offer an artist like a Benny, Conway, Westside, Griselda click?
Well, what do you think needs to happen for them to see it?
I mean, they should already have seen it.
No. They never see it.
I mean,
what should they offer?
So. I think so. I mean, it's just like, and I even thought about that a little bit longer, and I came to the conclusion that I don't even have to worry about running Def Jam. I'm just gonna make Griselda bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't already build this, so why worry about somebody else? Unless it's an offer that I can't refuse. Like they had to come to me now.
Right.
No, I agree.
When I was saying that, I was thinking like, growing up, what Def Jam was to the culture. Mm-hmm. I was just like, I know I could bring that back from just my ear, my vision, the merch, just everything. Like I would have people out here around the world wearing Def Jam hoodies, Def Jam leathers. You know what I'm saying? I have it to where, you'll have the best production in the game coming from Def Jam. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just talking about hip hop. I'm talking about R&B too. I'm talking about whatever. Like,
are you R&B head? You know something about that?
I'd rather listen to R&B than rap. You know what I'm saying?
Get the hell out of town.
I think a lot of dudes that rap well and make really good music, I think they do like listening to R&B more.
Cause I listen to
Last
rap.
Nas album.
I rap.
No rap on
my
my
crew
playlist.
rap. Like I hear so much rap.
Yeah.
And I listen to people because I'm a fan, and especially people that I respect. But after that, it's just like I go right back into Anita Bacon, motherfucking Baby faces.
You and Joe.
So what you was doing in the club when that A. Marie came on, huh? Just throwing your gun in the air. You thought it was Onyx?
No, that's what I'm saying. Of course,
thought it was Onyx.
Nah, you know I party though. That's what I'm saying. I turn up. We in the club. We popping bottles. We in the strip club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get that twisted. Like, you know, it's the culture. But I'm just saying, fire is just like listening to hip hop all day. I don't do that. And like me personally, like I think the same way, you know, what I did with hip hop, I could do in the R&B world because the way I would approach it would be totally different from the way anybody else approached it.
So maybe Griselda signs an R&B act one day.
It's coming.
Is what you're saying?
It's coming very soon because that's what I'm saying. I'm about to just go full blown CEO mode.
You hear that, sir?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Heard that, Sis?
For real. Shout out to SZA.
No, I would like that from Griselda or R&B.
Yeah, of course. You know,
I hate the word aesthetic, but I would like to see R&B with that aesthetic.
I didn't even like you saying I would like that from y'all. Like that was a little industry for me.
I mean, I could fight though.
Yeah. You know, like, you know, now that
that's not debatable.
Niggas have debated it.
That's not debatable.
They debated it. I'm telling you.
Then they lost in the fight.
Hey, talk about it, Rory. Hey.
No, I was about to say now that you know that I'm free. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to
free from the shackles,
explore more,
the shady restraints,
and do a lot of things. You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, everything in my life happened for a reason. You know, prison happened for a reason. You know, everything happened for a reason in this industry. Everything helped me grow. You know what I'm saying? So it just prepared me for just the next steps in life. You know what I'm saying? And people seen what happened, what I did from a city that nobody ever made it from. We didn't have one office building to go into, like, listen to my shit.
Right.
Not one. You know what I'm saying? And I already told you, if somebody cross one street, they think they out of state. So how far you think New York City is?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I only been to Rochester 3 times in my life, and that's 45 minutes away.
Listen, I'm
That's
from
why I
upstate.
never
I
even hung in
know how
Rochester
that goes.
before.
I know how that goes.
You see what I'm saying?
I know we were joking about Benny and Conway being famous and how they act now. Do y'all think that longer route, and not to say y'all are not old by any means, but y'all are older than the typical rapper in this era to be famous? You think it was beneficial to get famous later in life?
Of course. Because we've been through so much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young boys ain't been through shit. You know what I'm saying? So they just, you know, they just wilding. They just, you know, doing everything that's trendy and cool. And, you know, it's unfortunate. You know, everybody want to be the tough guy and all of that. And they don't, you know, they don't have kids that's, you know, teenagers already and shit. So, you know, they don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we could speak on it because, you know, we really was doing that for a long time. Like, if you 20 years old, I was selling dope before you was born.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, of course I could talk about it. It'd be funny because even some dudes like from like the neighborhood I grew up in, because I don't be there no more, that, you know, they do their thing, you know what I'm saying, in the street. Like, you ain't from here, you ain't from over here. Like, talk about
Right. Oh, they took your Buffalo card from you?
What, I supposed to still be out here?
Right,
Like, I'm
exactly.
confused. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, you know, just 7-6 years ago, y'all boys was 12 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't thinking about y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was wanting to say to the young boys in Jersey City, but they'd have blown my brains out, so I never
Nah,
said
Buffalo, the Buffalo niggas will too.
I never
You know
said
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Buffalo niggas will too. But, you know, like, at the end of the day too, you know, I speak to them and also talk to them and explain why they shouldn't even have that mentality too. And they be like, you know what, you right, big homie. You know what I'm saying? You right. That's like me saying a nigga that's 55, he ain't from my hood, cause you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
nah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But you, cause every time I go to Buffalo, I go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? I go to my house. Like, we not one of them people that's like ducking and dodging. Like, everybody in the whole city know who he is. I was just in a house party the other day. Name another rapper right now is still going in a house party in the hood and with all this shit on with. But the thing is, it's like I don't move sloppy either. You know what I'm saying? Like, my team, you know, we go around right, and I keep, you know what I'm saying?
You had Mac 11 dude with you?
Yes, I did.
Joe, it's registered.
It only take one dude to make you feel right at home. It make you feel safe as a bird.
Real shit. Yes, I did, you know. Shout out to him.
But that's something.
You know what I mean?
No names.
That's his name.
Not him. Just him.
Shout out to
knows who he is.
Like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you just gotta be careful. Like the same Mac 11 dude was here in New York while I was just here recording. You know what I mean? I'm flying back. He got to drive back. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know why? You know what I'm saying?
I think I heard a Conway girly snippet the other day. Like a girly song snippet.
Oh yeah, he got a few. He got a few.
It paused me. I'll be honest with you. I'm here to bring you some of the Griselda hate too.
I don't know which song you probably played, but you know,
something you can play with some girls around.
It's a joint that Berg did, I think. Hitmaker did it.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he got a few joints.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I did see that clip.
Yeah, he played a few of those in the studio.
That's when he was in Miami.
Yeah. So Con is doing that. Benny got Drake records in the tuck. Some Hit Boy shit coming. Like, I see the expansion. I see that expansion, some of that growth, some of that evolution that some people say they're waiting on from y'all. I see y'all getting into that bag.
Yeah, it's all about timing. See, that's the thing. This shit happens organic. We not paying for this shit. We not trying to be buddy with nobody and none of that shit. Like, if I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. If I'm not, I'm not, you know. And it's just like, if it happens, it happens. So it's just like right now, just the progression and, you know, people respecting it because now it's starting to get to a wider audience.
Yeah.
You know, before it was just really still kind of underground. But, you know, when you got somebody rapping like Benny, you got somebody rapping like Conway, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody, you know, style like mine. Like, I never, you know how people always say, like, you know, Benny's the best, Conway's the best. You know, West Side Gun got the ad-libs. Like, West Side Gun also got Rolls-Royce trucks and Lamborghinis and, you know what I'm saying?
And do you think
multiple Benzes and houses in 4 states?
Do you think you reminded them with Paris? Pray for Paris? Do you think you reminded them, Pray for Paris, that, like, you may make better albums than everybody?
Come
on.
I think I make better albums than anybody.
You do make good albums.
I didn't say I rap the best.
Right.
But the way I orchestrate it, you know what I'm saying? You know, the way I executive produce, that's why I am who I am and what like I was saying about how I can't run another company. Because I would be, if I have flagship artists, I'm going to be in the room with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's cook this.
Right.
And I already know, you know, I study art, I study production, I study fashion. Like, all these things I'm into is not by coincidence. Like, I don't have Virgil designing my album cover because I'm the best rapper. You know what I'm saying?
You like that shit he did?
For me, I love it. I can't say about nobody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can.
But, I mean, you know.
Maul, next time, tell me when these niggas is too mature for us to get something salacious, man.
Nah, man.
He's too mature.
Salacious
nah. You know, you got, you know, for real G shit, it's not even that. It's just, you know, I keep it 100. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You look on my Instagram, I don't follow nobody. I don't follow Benny or Conway. Like, I don't even really entertain none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. And, you know, I work overtime. Like, people don't see me behind the scenes because, you know, on the scene a lot because I'm behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, of course I'm gonna pop out, talk my shit, say we the best, say we the flyest, say we the illest. Because that's how I really feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, what everybody else doing, it don't impress me, it don't move me. I'm just be totally real, you know what I'm saying? And that's in the industry. And then when you want to take it to the street, I know you can't.
Nobody wants to take it. Everybody's cool. Nobody said nothing about the street.
It's the truth, and it's respectively. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, you know, in the fashion, like, I'm starting to really, like, get into that. You know, like I said, you know, I went out to Paris. I left the country for the first time this year. You know, COVID fucked up everything. But, you know, I went out there. Virgil had my song playing at the fashion show. You know, that was big. And, you know, I was sitting front row that whole week. And I came back with the New York Fashion Week. and I just been meeting a lot of heads, and you know that's COVID didn't fuck up the music, but it fucked up like my fashion bag.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was about to be able to start going to Japan and Italy and Paris, doing all of these things, and that stopped it. So as soon as this shit can open back up.
How long do you think until some of that is back into play?
About a summer.
This summer? That's optimistic.
I think so. You know what I'm saying? I think so.
Fashion shows.
Cause I think it's too much money being lost right now. I think both presidents were saying as soon as whoever get elected, we working on the cure.
Right.
That cure coming by the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like
before that.
Yeah. That's what I said. By the summer, like shit should be back good.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to get like into that. We got the movie Conflicted. That's the first movie our Griselda films. Benny starring in it. He acting. I just talked to Rick James' family. We work, they put me on the team now to consult and just be on top of the whole Rick James movie. Like I'm with his brother. Like they 11 months apart. He was his manager. You know what I'm saying? And his lawyer.
Wow.
So I know everything you could possibly think of Rick James, from, when he was in the white band out in Toronto to, Prince, to him going on tours, to the fightings, to the drugs, to Tina Marie. I got everything from the horse's mouth, all his crew. So we about to do something big with Rick James. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
It's a lot. That's the type of shit I'm on.
Rest in peace, Rick James. By the way,
rest in peace.
1000%. Listen, we were talking off air about the amazing bond that you and your significant other have. So, is there any way you can share with me how the Armani Caesar signing conversations went in the house? Well, you can tell me. This is a safe space.
Yeah. No. She a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like she know Armani. They real cool. They real fam. Like, Armani can stay at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God.
Yeah. She's beautiful, man. Shout out to Armani. You know what I'm saying? Sure. She 21. Is at 22, them years is like going to be Armani's.
Primitive years, yeah.
Because those, like, I know what I'm about to do for. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have a vision. You know what I'm saying? And certain people is already stars. They just need me. You know what I mean? A manager. You know what I'm saying? Like that could just that has the vision and can and whip everything together. And she nasty. Like seriously, not one of us ever wrote one bar. We just put on the beat. We don't never tell her like a concept, nothing. We just put on the beat. You know what I'm saying? And she's nasty.
She's super dope.
She's nasty. She like I said, she beautiful. She from Buffalo too.
She's got a hustler mentality with the
clothes with the clothes. Like she make her own bag.
Yeah.
Like we can make bags together, but Armani always was wearing designer shit too, driving Benzes and shit too before she came to Griselda.
That's important, right? When you find an artist, someone that's doing the work themselves.
Yeah. And I was just like, you from home. She come from DJ Shay. Shay had her when I came home. She was already on the Shay wing then, and then she moved to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And she was out there, getting to her bag. She was dancing and all of that, like getting to the bag. And she stopped dancing, started doing her boutique, and still rhyming, but she was doing more like turn up music. You know what I'm saying? Strip club music. But I still remember her from when I came home when she had to rap next to Conway and Biddy.
Right.
So I already knew she had it in her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, nobody else that look like you rap over. There's nobody that looks like you that can rap over Primo.
Yeah.
Let's do something that nobody else doing. You're a unicorn.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the bag. But guess what? Next year she's gonna be on a hit maker in a fucking Juicy J too.
I gotta be honest, Wes. Every time I tried that move, it went horribly wrong. Like going to the young chick saying, you'll wear this waist trainer better than all of them. It just never went over well in the house.
Yeah. But like I said, man, shout out to Big Pootie. My daughter named